Hello, hello, hello. Do this before we start getting nasty. Do that, okay, fantastic. Hello, hello. Hi, 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 hi. Happy Monday, everybody. Hello, hi, Freddie. Hi, guys. Hello, hello. I am working on jellyfish. I made a bunch of them in the car on my way home from New York. We went to New York for my nephew was dedicated to the church this weekend. So on my way home, I was making a bunch of jellyfish and jellyfish parts, and I need to finish them. So that's what I'm gonna do. Because a finished thing is better than a not finished thing. Hello. Sorry you're late. We just started. What do you mean you're late? I bought a handbasket from Durant's for $5 at Joanne Bayou is closing on the 22nd. Yes, so I was able to get a basket. I actually got two. I'm very excited about I also did I don't know what video is coming out tomorrow, if I'm being fully honest. I haven't edited anything yet because I spent the weekend with my family. And I'm kind of just at the point where I have so much stuff that is filmed, I need to edit, right? So I'm kind of stuck. I don't know what's going to come out this week. And then I have a craft show this weekend. Ben and I still have to recap the last one that I just did. So it's a lot. And I just found out one of my best friends is moving, so we're really excited for her. It's really great, and I cannot wait to see what Florida's gonna do for her. But it was also like kind of like a last hurrah. I mean, it's not a last hurrah. We're gonna have a last hurrah, but it was upsetting. I mean, it wasn't upsetting. I'm so excited for her. But I'm working on jellyfish. You're at work during the last live. Well, welcome, welcome. Hello, 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 guys. She's recovering well. I'm so glad to hear that, Aaliyah. I wish the ice cream man would stop playing the song over and over again. I use red heart yarn. Is there any other yarn that's like red heart yarn? Yeah, anything that's a 4-weight acrylic. There's a lot of yarns that are like red heart. Did you see Kelsey's video today? I did not get a chance to watch it yet, no. Again, we literally just got home and I went live. I am making jellyfish. Hello, hello. We are doing well, thank you. I did go to a Joanne on my way back from Long Island, though. That was fun. That was a good time. Good time was had. And I'm debating on Like, I know I want to go to more Joann's, but it's kind of just like I also really need to make, and going to the stores takes me so much time because I end up spending so much time at the store. So I really don't want to drive an hour to West Deptford or anything like that. So I got to really look at where the rest of the Joann's are located and what I can accomplish this week, because again, I have a show this weekend and that's a little scary. Your niece's birthday for her dolls. That's so sweet. Cool. This one is just about done. I have one more string because I need to reinforce the bottom of it. But I don't have any needles out here, so I'm not doing that right now. You know, if I tucked my ends in as I went, I wouldn't be doing this right now. You know. How many more do I have? Okay, this is what we did in the car. So we did that one. That's 2. 3, 4, 5, and extra curls. Because I want to use up this skein. Boop, and there's my label. And then I also brought down one more skein of this color because I did 4 legs here. I think in my bag I have 1 or 2, and if I do, that'll make an entire extra jellyfish. So let's do another purple one next because we have so much. Hello. Hi, Sindra. Yeah, I really want to hit mute on this ice cream truck. It's kind of annoying me. Like, please drive elsewhere. Whoever owns it must live nearby because this happens all summer long. Guys, make sure you hit that like button. Give the video a thumbs up. There's 113 of you in here and only 14 likes. That math. It's not doing the math thing. It's not adding up. They are awesome. You're an awesome crocheter. Oh, thank you. When is my market? My market is on Saturday. My next show is Saturday and Sunday. And then I don't have another one until the end of June, thank God. I like it. No, you're good. Don't apologize. And then the one, I don't have any more after that until 4th of July. And then once July 4th starts, we are like off to the races and kicking. And then I almost have a show every week until September, starting in July, which is gonna be crazy, but that's what we're gonna do. When we'll get more items made. Thank you. Looking cute, thank you. But you're on your TV, so I always forget to like, please like. Please like. That's so funny, I'm on your TV. Gosh. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, I really need to start like just tucking these ends in while I'm going instead of leaving it for after, and then I just don't. Say lovey. Hello, hello, hello. What's everyone making today? Sorry, I'm not really like looking at chat. This is Bernat Blanket. Nope, it is Bernat Velvet in the color Potent Purple. One more on this one, guys. One more. It'd be nice if you aren't commenting. Just listening while you cross stitch. Fair enough. Painting a flower pot, making a blanket for your sister. Kitty is helping. Love that. Good morning. Hello, hello. Hi, Marilyn. How are you? Working on a corner to corner throw. Very nice. Knitter socks. Very fun. You're making a bat. Market bag and bake some scones. Jealous. Your first hexie cardigan. Yes. Hello, hello, hello. Chameleons. All right. Hello, hello, everybody. Ta-da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done. Do I have extra curls in here? I totally do. Here's one. And here's another one. That's a total of 6 curls. That'll be enough for a whole extra jellyfish. So we'll at least be making one and tying more knots. And a ballerina mouse, so fun. Just got a frost warning. What? So I brought a lot of the yarn in from the garage, and now I'm gonna put more yarn probably back into the garage. Am I gonna make more axolotls? Probably. Hopefully this week I'll get more axolotls made. Making a solid hexagon cardigan, very fun. If I made little bluebirds, I have. Reorganizing yarn for 2 days. I don't want to wind up some more later this week. Yes. Hello, hello. Yeah, I was at Joann today, and yarn was 60% off. And then if you bought 20, got an additional 20% off. That happened. I think that after, like, once we hit June, I feel like we're gonna get around is kind of what I'm feeling. But making all these jellyfish, I've really been working through my velvets, so I'm really excited about that. Norway sent to Ukraine, very nice. What's a girl to do with that deal? I mean, it was, if I had the minivan, I would have bought more. We didn't take the minivan to New York though. On a hexie cardigan. Oh, very fun. Best crochet yarn type? It completely depends on what you're making. I don't think there's such thing as a best yarn. It depends on what you're trying to make. Your Joann already closed? Gotcha. Is that my axolotl pattern? I just freehand them. I don't have a specific pattern. I honestly think that they are all each a little bit different because I never do the same thing twice. This yarn color is beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, I was on like a binge for a while of buying a lot of velvet. So I have a lot of velvet. Gonna get a hand basket with Joann on it. Lovely for me. Yes, I got one too. Your Joann closed today. My local store says that they're not closing till the 23rd. So my plan is to go there tomorrow, and then probably also on the 23rd. And then there's another one that's closing on the 25th, but the one I was at today was supposed to close on the 27th, and now they're closing on the 29th. So I don't know when my store is actually gonna close. Should you order some chenille yarn if you want to? If you want to work with chenille. Yarn was 70% off, and then at the register, the total was an additional 30% off. That's awesome. Can I make a Tigger? I don't know if Tigger is copyright. He might be in public domain, in which case I'd be willing to, but not right now. Ta-da. It looks a lot bluer on camera than what it actually looks. 60% off yarn and 70% off additional at the register. Tomorrow's the last day for your store. Oh my gosh. That's insane. Get there when they open. Jeez Louise. Yeah, the deal I got today, like I couldn't help myself and just bought a bunch. The one store that keeps changing their closing date, like that's when I'd be questioning if I'd be able to go and when. Do you do custom sea turtles? Marilyn, I will do anything for you. As long as you can wait at the moment until after Memorial Day, I will do anything for you, Marilyn. Again, since I have to work, yes. Hope everyone watching is doing well today. Thank you, Nora. You missed your Joanne. Yeah, I'm gonna be really upset. I spoke to my Joanne's manager. She told me that they were closing the 23rd. I really want an apron. I think I want a Joanne apron. I did get a Joanne basket. Now I want an apron. Oh my, I was like, what was that doing? Don't know. Oh, and my neighbor's bird is outside. Do you hear it? You're sent her to make a scarf, so you'll be lurking. Awesome. What does the fabric on your chair look like? Kind of looks like Vera Bradley, what I see. Yeah, it's like that. I got them from Lowe's, so I don't know. Great, sorry, no rush. Absolutely, yep. We got to get through this Memorial Day show, Marilyn. And then we got to get through September. It's between Memorial Day and July 4th, I have time. After that, once July hits, my brain is going to explode on accident. I'm going to have a month to get as much made as humanly possible. Which was not my original plan. However, here we are. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Hello. Welcome to the Visionaries. On a work trip, you had to drive 12 hours away, unfortunately for him. Birthday was this weekend, so when he asked what I wanted, I mapped out a bunch of Joanne's on his way there. Yeah, you did. Your girl's birthday's in July? Yes, Aaliyah. My shoulder has been holding up pretty well, thankfully. Recently, I feel like I should knock on wood. It's been feeling good, which is why I've been working with the velvets and stuff like that to try to appease my shoulder. And I also haven't been making sea turtles because I feel like crocheting through all the layers to do the sea turtles is a part of what was hurting me. So I'm gonna need to start making those again, and then that's when the pain's gonna restart. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know. On the 29th. Which location is that, Lisa? Marie? Getting lumining stuff together to go lumen. Yes, yes. Yeah. I've got 2 more knots on this one. So what we're gonna do next, stick with me here, guys. It is a beautiful day. I also think that once we hit that in-between time, right? I think I'm gonna start doing, I don't know, maybe not. Because I feel like 1 day a week would be a good thing. Maybe I'll do 1 live a week. I'll do knitting machine. I'm trying to decide because I have a lot of knitting machine yarn now that I really need to go through. And I think I want to do some Christmas in July stuff. I think that would be fun. What is happening with this? Oh my. I don't think I've ever had that happen. Okay. I'm thinking about it. I'm not entirely sure that that's what I want to do yet, but I would like to keep working through ear warmers. I do have some yarns that need to get run through the machine. I just hate sitting upstairs in the summer. But I feel like if I'm upstairs, don't apologize, you're good. Change the yarn or needle sizes frequently. Interesting. If I'm upstairs and I'm stuck inside, that'll help me keep the live shorter. Because especially when I do those knitting machine lives, I'll sit there for 12 hours and that's not good either. You know? So, what I did with these though, while I was at my parents' house, is if I made a top, I did sew all of it. And do I have a working fan? I am making jellyfish. What do you mean, do I have a working fan? Yes, but those aren't good for me. Also, guys, question for you here, because I know a lot of people said put another pole down at the bottom of my curtain that I have out here, right? I have a curtain. You can see the curtain. The curtain is there, right? And so I have weights literally on it to stop it from blowing, but it's still like blowing and almost pulling the weights. And I know some people said put a pole at the bottom of it, like sew on the bottom, and oh, I do have an electric fan for the yarn room. I just don't like sitting inside when I could be outside. What can I do to make it stop being like a sail? Like there's gotta be something I'm not thinking of that'll work for this spot. I live where the tornado started and my power was out from 11 to 5 minutes away from them. Oh man. I don't know anything that could help. Because Ben said put a horizontal bar at the halfway point. Unless you cut wind slits in it. Poles going up and down, would that work? I got nada. Some more tension at regular intervals along down the sides. Okay. Because, right, if it was taut, it wouldn't be a problem, right? Or is there something else that I could use other than a curtain? Like, do I need to buy something different? Because what I like about the curtain is it blocks the sun. The purpose of the curtain, I mean, like, some privacy, but, like, I've got 2 hedges here. I don't really care about that. It's more of blocking the sun. And it depends on how strong the wind is. That's fair. Fabric wind blocks people using gardens. I'm going to need to Google, because if I could figure out a way to do something like that... I'm also willing to destroy this curtain and figure something else out. And you need stiffer fabric like canvas. Okay. A sunscreen for the porch. How expensive is that though? Cut wind slits. So there is, it's 2 curtains. It doesn't do anything to help. How much are sunscreens? Are they expensive? Are they expensive? $25-ish. Okay. Shade sails and sunscreens. Screenshot. Google. This is why I ask you guys. Roll down shades designed for porches. Maybe check Lowe's or Home Depot. Those are expensive though. Sunscreen with poles. Sorry, I just got here. Not sure what you mentioned before. Yeah, we don't know yet. That's what I'm looking into. I love I can hear your screenshot. Yeah, sorry. Have I done my goodbye Joanne trip yet? Nope. Joanne is going to be closing. Some of them are on different dates, but most of them are next week or the week after. Yours is open till May 31st. See, so all of them have a different closing date. That's also what's making this so hard. Like, I wish that they all closed on the same day, but they're switching up the closing dates on them. I want my bigger hook. Why am I using a small hook? Where did it go? I was just using it. There it is. Thank you. Look for baskets for you. Mine didn't have them. That's okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I found one. I got 2. This cord Q&A was asking about the clear tent walls you have. I put them on my Amazon storefront, I think. Bernat jumbo blanket, yeah. Yours has been closed for months. I'm sorry. Give me 2 seconds, guys. This part is just the part that I have to pay attention to, which is annoying, but I want to finish this jellyfish because I have the pieces to do it, so we're gonna do that. She couldn't find them. Okay, I will post them because I have them. I did get my basket, yes. An hour away, and I'm pretty sure it's already closed. If you Google your, like, put it into Google Maps, they've been pretty accurate as to which ones are open and which ones are not. Okay. Yes, no, I was able to get 2 baskets. Yes, I did. Literally, I think it was like the day after I went over to the location, and I was like, I was on your list for baskets. Can I take them today? They're like, how many are you on the list for? Apparently someone's got a lot of them on the list. And I was like, 2? She's like, yeah, you could take 2. I was like, thank you. The tent walls. You did get a box, yeah. I don't think the tent walls would work because they zipper and Velcro to the sides of the tent. And I don't think that would work. Hello, hello, hello. I am making a jellyfish. On your porch, you just turn your porch into a sauna. Oh yeah, not the clear ones, but like the other ones. Clip the curtains together and tie them to the ground. There is no way to tie them to the ground. I don't have any grass or dirt. For hook holders? Yes, Marilyn, absolutely. We will probably do another drop of the hook holders after Memorial Day. So after this weekend, maybe. I gotta see how tired I'm gonna be after this craft show. I don't want to put a date yet for the next hook holder drop. But yeah. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but yeah. So command strips at the bottom of my porch also would not work. It's brick. The entire thing is brick. I would love to do another live with Kelsey. She has been really busy, but if she ever has time, I'm absolutely down. But she's been really busy and I don't want to bother her. So, yeah. How far do I have to drive for this market? Far. Alien or Gorilla Tape, that'll hold. To brick? So I literally have like lifting weights, right? I have weights. I don't know if you can see them. And the chairs are blocking the weights. So that's 15 pounds, 20 pounds, and then another 15 pounds. And it's still blowing like freaking crazy and trying to pull out from under the weight. We're trying to figure out what I can do about this curtain. Because I feel like eventually we want to put a sunscreen around the whole thing because Ben hates it when there's bugs in here. It drives him nuts. So I think that that's like an eventually thing. Like, see, like there's flies here right now. That would bother him. I don't think I'm gonna be able to reach them. Like if I can make this porch a bug-free zone, Ben would come and sit out here more frequently. Do a planter with a pole and quick cement. See, that's what I was thinking. And Ben was like, I don't know. Kyle, I need you to come and help me decorate my porch because I want something other than this brick. It doesn't look pretty, but I love being out here. In that case, just make this area a screened-in area. Money. It's a lovely idea. Money. Guys, do not give away Kelsey's video. I have not watched it yet. Yes, Marilyn, that's fine. Absolutely. Again, I will answer all emails after Sunday. Because the bugs don't care about off candles. We have tried everything. And also because like screening in this porch, we'd have to put a door to get out. And I don't know how that would be either. Oh, hello, Robin. Oh my goodness. Hello. Kyle, I'm not kidding. The heavy net screens that are magnetic. Nope. We're just spitballing here, guys. We're just like, I don't know. This is not a right now or probably even this summer issue because it's not. We also are starting to have an issue where we think water is getting under some of the tiles, like when you walk up, but we don't have the money to redo this entire porch right now. How hot it gets up there where you're at, but I live for the screens. We have to replace them every 5 years because the sun eats them. Interesting. I've wanted to, yeah, screening your porch for years now, yeah. I have all sorts of mint plants. I have citronella plants. They don't care. We're also, what do you call it? Propagating some plants right now. I'm very excited. I mean, I could do, if we did a planter with concrete and cement across the entire thing, and I put citronella in it, maybe. What am I propagating? I don't know. Mint, like peppermint. That one already has roots and it's only been a few days. This plant with like pink leaves. Don't know what it is. Ta-da. Apart from like saging a house, what do you guys do with sage? Because I'm growing it and it came back and it's still alive and I don't know what to do with it. Do all the upgrades in your heart. Thank you. Thank you. Curtain made it out of heavier fabric. Okay. Use it on food. My only other suggestion is, okay, stuffing, it gets put into stuffing. Okay. Have a great chicken dish. Okay. Stews, chickens, and turkeys. Okay. Like I have, I have one sage plant, and whatever was in this other pot died, and now there's a sage plant growing in it. So now I have more sage than I ever knew what to do with. I did not think I had this green of a thumb. Yes, the plant. Ground pork. Interesting. My goal this year is to use my herbs because I have so many herbs. Oh my God, did my parsley die? I think it did. I think that one died. Herbs in a cheesecloth. Ooh. I don't know how this has happened. I have a very green thumb. I don't know, but I do. So, plants, not a problem. I will keep them alive. Like, you love sage, you use it all the time. Well, Maria, send me your go-to sage recipes because I don't think I have ever used it. It is not cheap to buy sage at the store. No, it is not. I do, however, think my lavender plants didn't come back, unfortunately, but do you guys want to take a trip and see my garden? I'll show you guys what I'm actually growing right now. Sage tea. Ooh. Yes. I guess you have both. Incredible. You dry out your sage for cleansing your house. Yes. Okay. Let's finish this jellyfish, and then as a reward, decorations and home goods. Okay. Community garden as well. Oh, that's so fun. I am making jellyfish. The hardest part about decorations is the brick. Oh my gosh, Marilyn, have a good night. Thank you. All right, let's go show the garden quick. Stop, go. What? My Joanne today for your birthday, got a lot of yarn and stuffing. Yes. Yes. I want to take the minivan to Joanne to get more stuffing. Sunbrella fabric. Okay. Let's take a trip to my garden tour. Okay. All right. So this is my backyard. This is sage. Look at how happy this plant is. It used to fit in there. It no longer does. Okay. So